What's going on, y'all? It's your boy iGrind Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm back with my personal deck profile that I got from last night. I went 5-1 with Kashtira, and this is the deck profile I'm gonna bring y'all and give y'all some insight on. It was 42 players at our locals last night, which is crazy. New format, Legacy of Destruction. So I just wanted to bring this deck profile to y'all and give y'all some insight on how I did and why I played some of the stuff I played. So let's get into it. And shout outs to everybody, my team, Viva Las Vegas, my brother and Charlie. I miss y'all. I want to play with y'all again in another event, but we got plenty of events coming soon, so we're gonna play test for that. Shout out to Damon, shout out to Casey, shout out to everybody, man. Everybody at my locals that helped me and inspired me, and shout out to Nikolai Solo Games, everybody that inspired me to do this YouTube stuff and to keep going. I'm here for y'all. I'm gonna provide the content, and we're gonna grind this out. So let's start off with the monsters. I played 3 Ash Blossom. Of course, Ash Blossom is Ash Blossom. You kind of have to play it or whatever, but it's definitely needed. So you got to play 3 of those. I played Dear Bestar, the Black Witch. A lot of people look at me crazy, but in this deck, level 7, it's crazy. It's a free special summon, free normal summon of Kashtira Birth. You could set a card. I also play an interesting tech in here that you could set, and it's like a free negate. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy thing is I played Diabelle's, the original Sin Keeper. This card is crazy. You have to play it. I think you have to play it, or at least have it sided for the Kashtira in the Kashtira deck. The reason is, if you play the Sinful Spores package, if you search and get Diabelle's Black Witch and you have the Sinful Spores in the graveyard, you get a free special summon with this card. And this card says if a Sinful Spores card is in either player's graveyard, your opponent or yours. So if you're playing in the mirror match with Snake Eyes or something, you can special summon this out for free. You can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Diabelle's, the original Sin Keeper, once per turn this way. Your opponent must set spell trap cards. Before activating them. If a spell trap card becomes set on the field while this card is in the main monster zone, except during the damage step, you can target one card you control, one card your opponent control, destroy them. You can only use the effect of Diabelle's once per turn. Alright, so like I said, this card right here is crazy. Against Tenpai, the quick play, the field spell, they have to set it. And the combo that I usually like to end on, I like to end on Shangri-La. So you can either pop another card you control, or you can pop the Shangri-La and then use the Shangri-La effect to protect it. This card right here will make them set all spells and traps. So if they got droplets, they can activate it. If they have what other quick play? Cosmic, they can't activate it. It's just basically an anti-spell. And any card that they possibly can play, like a normal spell or a field spell, something like that, as soon as they set it, you could just target another card you control and pop it. So basically they play with one less card in the hand, and they have to set all spells and traps. This card right here is busted, and you could normal summon it off Birth, or you could special summon it off the wanted poster if it's in either graveyard. So that's crazy in itself. So this the card, the secret tech that I'm playing in this deck right here. So against Runic is crazy. Just spells are crazy in general, so the fact that they have to set them and you could get a chance to pop at least one is crazy. That's one less card in the hand. 3D shifter, D shifter is D shifter, so you gotta play it, especially in Kashtira. 3 Fenrir. Fenrir is Fenrir, standard. I only play 1 Rise Heart. The reason why is because I had to make space for the Diabelle's, the other stuff, just the other text that I want to put in. You only really need 1, because the combo I go for most of the time is the summon 2 and then special summon this Rise Heart, and then go into Shangri-La, and then I dump banish Big Bang, and then Big Bang summon back. Then I go into maybe the Red Eyes or another XC that I need or whatever. But that's the only reason why I would need 1, and then you could just birth it back and then use the effect over again. I mean, if it gets banished face down, it is what it is. It's not really a big factor to me. 3 Unicorn, standard. 1 Kashtira Scareclaw. I mean, this is just out, crazy things like a Chaos Angel, the Sanctifier, just things that can't really be affected or whatever. This gets over a lot of stuff. Even Dragoon, like this card right here would just out that card. This card right here in itself, you got to play at least 1 or 2. I see some people play 2 sometimes, but and it's a free banish in the graveyard, so keep that in mind. I play 2 Cosmics, only 2. I probably might bump it up, but This card is good going first and second. You set it going first, and then when it's your opponent's turn, you just flip this and hit whatever and then banish it. It's good against runic. Just basically it's free removal. And even if you go on second, you want to hit anti-spell or any set cards like skill drain or anything like field spells, just crazy. Anything that'll pop off, you can just get rid of it. So I just play 2 just in case. Sometimes in the game 1 when you draw this, it comes up a lot, so you want to have it. 3 Kashtira birth, like I say, for all your level 7s. Your witch, your deal bells going first, you have this. You can normal summon it off birth. Your opponent have to set all their spells. You can pop this witch. You could normal summon it. Set one of the simple spoil cards. It's just a free. Like everything is free in this deck. So 3 Kashtira Theosis, of course, standard. 3 prosperity. Prosperity is prosperity. 3 field spells. You got to play 3 field spells. I play 1 subversion. This card right here is busted, especially in the main deck. If you draw it and you lose dice roll, you just out one of your opponent monsters for free. Put it in the spell or trap zone, and it is a continuous spell. Target 1 face-up monster on the field. Place the face-up in his own spell or trap zone. That's a continuous spell. You're going to activate 1. So basically, it's just free removal. It doesn't destroy it. It puts it in a spell or trap card. It doesn't send it in the graveyard. It doesn't banish it. Basically, it's just out the game, and it's a continuous spell. So this card is broken just in the main deck. And you could just set it off the Black Witch. Normal summon Black Witch, set this, and then activate it. It baits out and negate anything. So 1 Terraforming, 3 Wanted Poster, of course. Why not? You play the Bell's original. So this right here in graveyard makes this card free, a free special summon, and they have to set all their spells. Say less. 3 Impermanents, and I play 1 Big Bang. Like I said, I like to go for the combo to where you can special summon from up under the XC. So it is what it is. And this card right here is crazy. It's like a free imperm, but a hot red for anything that's face up on the field. You target it, you send the witch to the graveyard, and this card right here will continuously negate that card. So you could hit this with field spells, continuous traps, continuous spells, anything, and it will continuously be negated, for the rest of the game, unless they send it off the field or something like that. So people don't read this card, but this card is crazy. Also in the graveyard, if you have an effect that will respond to I think a simple spoils card. Yes. Negate this effect. When your opponent activates the card in response to your deal bell star monster or your simple spoil spells or traps, effect activation. Your effect for simple spoil, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Negate that. Banish this card from the graveyard. Negate that opponent's effects. Basically a double negate. Like you have to play this card in Kashtira, and this deck loses to evenly, loses the lightning storm, everything like that. So you at least have to play one of these to protect your board. That's why I play it. Let's go into the extra deck. 1 Chang Ying. This card right here is crazy. We don't have Baron anymore, but with this card, we banish a lot, and basically if your opponent banishes 2, you can punish them late game and just win the game. Also, it decreases their opponent's attack and boosts your attack. So this card right here, I played 1 match online, and I played against a Dragoon, and basically like you can't really target Dragoon, but this card right here, since you have a lot of cards banished, the attack of Dragoon is lower and this goes up. So basically you just get over Dragoon for free. 1 Dark Arm, free pops. You could even XC for 3 and then pop 3 cards. 1 Zeus Standard. This card right here, Finish Track Mountain Smasher. This card is crazy. People look at me crazy because I play it, but yesterday I played against a synchro deck, and my opponent basically had me against the ropes. But he had the satellite warrior in attack mode. I summoned this. I unicorn searched another birth. I made this. I attacked over the satellite warrior, attached the satellite warrior, went into Zeus. I wiped 1 time. And then I had an imperm in hand. I set the imperm. I passed turn to him. He set 1 card. He passed his turn. Before he passed his turn, I Zeus wiped again. I activated Birth on the follow-up, brought back Fenrir, brought back Unicorn. It was basically game from there. So this card right here with the double wipe is really, really good. 2 Shangri-La. You might need 1, but it's a free banish face down from Prosperity or whatever. So, but in the grind game with the field spell, popping every turn is really good. I played a Draco Sack combo with the Heat Soul and everything, so I don't really go into it much, but it definitely comes up every now and then. I'm thinking about adding more hand traps in this build because my only loss yesterday was against Labyrinth, and I think I need some ghost spells against that deck. I got Magic Deflector and Eradicator in the same turn. I went into battle phase, he Eradicated for traps, and then Magic Deflector, you know, you can't really do anything about that. So this combo is, I mean, you know, this combo is just in the extra deck just to be there. One Big Eye, one Red Eyes Flat Metal. This card comes up a lot. One Typhon, you have to have this in the extra deck. One Access Code, one Heat Soul, one IP Masquerena, one Link Spider for the combo, and then one SP Little Knight. I think let me just go over my matchups for you. My first game, what did I play my first game? I played against Snake Eyes my first game. My second game I played against, I can't even remember all my matchups. Yeah, I blanked out. I can't even remember all my matchups, but they were like crazy matchups. I know I played against Lab. I played against, what was my last game I played against? I think I played against another Snake Eyes. I can't really remember now, but when it comes to mind, I'll let you know. Feather Duster. Okay, for the side, Feather Duster. 2 Lightning Storms. Oh, I played against the Tempai. That's when I used the Deal Bells. It was crazy. Like, basically, he had to set everything. He couldn't really do much. And then against the Tempai, I kind of locked extra zones, and he tried to talents to take the Deal Bells, and he had one Tempai Dragon, but he couldn't synchro because I locked 3 zones, and then he had 2 monsters. So basically, he had to pass turn, and that was basically it. So this card right here is broken against Tempai. Evenly matched, of course, you know, going second. These cards you need, I think they're mandatory. Going first, 3 Judgement. People look at me crazy for playing Judgement, but you have to protect your board with this deck against like evenly a Lightning Storm. You know, you make a good strong board and you protect it. So Judgement protects that. This D barrier, you have to play these. Of course, you know, right now in the format with fusions with branded synchro decks, you know, synchro decks are coming back, especially with Tempai. You have to use this. Honestly, I really didn't use this yesterday, but it's good to have it in the extra deck because when it comes up, it comes up. I just played on DB earlier on my live stream, and this came up a lot against Drytron, Rituals, and fusion decks. Everything outside of Snake Eyes, this hits, so you have to have it. And then one anti-spell. When you draw it, you draw it. I drew the anti-spell yesterday one time, so it was funny. But and then the 2 Ghost Ogres. I didn't really use the Ghost Ogres yesterday, and it kind of conflicts with Shifter, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not really too crazy about it, but I might side this out for maybe a Cosmic or the Ghost Bells or whatever. So it is what it is. But this is my deck profile right here. If I could remember the matchups, I'll put the matchups in the comment section or whatever. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you all think about the deck list and going forward. What some changes that you think could help this you know, deck profile or list going forward. I'm here for all advice. You know, any open advice that you think you can have, so we can get better as a, you know, as a community or whatever. I'm here. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'm here. I grind Yu-Gi-Oh. This is my deck profile. 5-1, 42 players. Last night at locals.